I'll come in there. I'll come in there when I finish the game.
We're about 15 miles south of downtown Buffalo at Highlight Stadium in Orchard Park. Tonight we wrap up an intriguing week 2 with a good Monday night matchup between the Tennessee Titans and the Buffalo Bills. Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. Now Hines, his first carry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, another 1st and 10. Allen now looks to throw. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Play action, now it's over. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Now the 4th-year running back. This is Devin Singletary. And he's at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. On play action, Allen. He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bills put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. On the return, it's Taylor for his end zone. And no chance to get away as they get him down at about the 17-yard line. 1st and 10 now, Willis and the Titans. At their own 17-yard line. 1st and 10, it's Willis. Already a sea of defenders have intercepted.
Wow.
And he's going to score. It's a quick sets-up Bills touchdown. Bass on for the extra point. to a quick 13-0 first quarter lead.
That was good. But okay.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Taylor now from the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. Well, we've seen some rookie running backs come in and have a big impact game. And this guy certainly fit that bill, as that was one heck of a run there.
And what I really enjoyed about that run and what made it so impressive to me was how he improvised along the way. Sometimes on a big play, you just get the football and you take off in a straight line and go. But this time, how about the artistry of that play? That looked a little bit like a Picasso to me.
And he is going to lose yardage here. And he covered a lot of ground on that one, as evidenced by the final total there on Next Gen Stats. Henry again on second down. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Our game, the Titans and Bills, the first of two on this Monday night in Week 2. We'll see the Vikings and Eagles set to kick off in the nightcap right around 8:30 Eastern. Stay tuned for that. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. On the counter, it's Henry. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. The fourth down, Willis is off, and Randy Bullock is on now for the Titans field goal. This will be from 49 yards. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football.
Partner, I think they saw
Damn, dude.
I mean, they came from the right side deliberately, and you know there's always a designated guy.
Oh, this is the greatest Madden play I ever played.
His teammates that get him free.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their
They got blocking field goals and everything.
It's going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. First and 10. The sack by Harold Landry, the former Boston College Eagle.
That's a pretty darn good start to the season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
Allen going to keep it again. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. The play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. It's brought in by Jameson.
The area of offense is crazy.
Now he's got some room.
All right, guys.
Jameson Crowder, 48 yards.
Oh, Jesus, shit.
Field goal and converted into 6 points. That's reported by Bass, up and good.
They gotta go.
21 is hit. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. On the return, it's Taylor from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, see, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes that overuse if this is an important possession. But I think think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
And they get this up over the 25 to the 26. This defense for the Bills, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape, because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
And he'll get nothing out of that one. Call it no gain on the keeper. It's going to bring up a 4th down. On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on the punt. Isaiah McKenzie is back deep for the Bills. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. $21-0 our score after 1. Come to the line to start their next drive. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball. So they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
It almost push them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know will excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. The run got 4, now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Working out of the shotgun, here's Allen. Oh, command downfield is Davis. A big play here for Buffalo. 44 yards.
Big plays are starting to become the trend here in this first half, and everything that they've tried has worked. And there's another example right there.
They'll let the fullback try and take him home. And they'll get him. Touchdown, Buffalo. Reggie Gilliam, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bills are able to add on to their first half lead. This offensive unit, they were solid in the opening week victory, and now they are looking just as sharp here in week 2.
And that's exactly what you want, too, because you want to get better each and every week and really ramp up as the season goes on. I know it's still early in the season and a lot can happen, but this offense, they look like they're going to be fun to watch each and every time out.
After the touchdown pass to kick it away. Taylor now from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
Oh, my bad, love.
Step up here, we'll see. What a run there. I mean, you've got speed, elusiveness, escapability, all rolled into one.
And we all know that quarterbacks are coached. They get the ball to the guys who can do all the things you just described. You want those guys who have speed, elusiveness, and escapability all rolled into one with the ball in their hands. And guess what? It's him. So there's no sense in throwing it or handing it off when you can do all of that yourself.
From the 39, Willis. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 50. And they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here.
Pass complete. Now race for the marker. He'll get it inside the 20. The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise. And the Titans' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Obviously, the scoreboard right now is not the friend of this rookie quarterback. But, hey, a touchdown pass there maybe builds a little confidence.
Every rep is valuable when you're a rookie. Every time you step up and throw the football, there's a lesson to be learned. Yeah, he took advantage of a little bit of loose coverage there with the lead. But at the same time, got it done. And it'll take a little bit of satisfaction away from that throw.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown.
From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage. On 2nd and 11 now. Allen. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
No shortage of impressive moments from him thus far. Now he's halfway to the century mark, and we're still in the first half. There's been no answer for his running ability so far by the defense. I can't wait to see what adjustments they'll have to make during the halftime break.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They run with Hines. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
To Crowder, and he's got it on the crossing route.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 17-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds a defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it.
He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Stephon Diggs with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And the route is on here in this first half. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Gregory Rousseau able to bring him down. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Check contact, check contact.
And Willis keeping it himself on the option. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Well, he's had success running the football in this one, and that's undeniable. But that time, the defense was on to it.
And, partner, I think the more you see a play like this, the more they're able to diagnose it quicker and easier for them to defend it. I think you have to dress it up a little bit and show maybe some different formations and looks.
And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
And I think the ball's out. It's picked up by the Titans. So we've reached halftime here in Orchard Park, where the Bills taking the lead into the break. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports.
On the return, it's Taylor from his end zone.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
The CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Ready? 19 tight. 19 tight.
4th down, Willis.
And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down.
Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. Willis will look to throw it. That pass taken in by Burks.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
2nd and 11. Second down throw coming by Willis.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown.
And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick six.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taylor now from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards. Well, so much for that possession.
Yeah, I think he tried to do a little too much there, partner. He tried to keep it himself. Ended up getting buried in the backfield, and that brings up 4th down.
He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he is going to pick up the Titans' first down as they'll get the conversion on a gain of 14. Off the option, here's Henry. Running right through him. A solid stiff arm. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 43 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And the busy night for Henry continues. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
Well, partner, they've been running it well the entire game, and the big guys up front, they're a huge reason why. And now they're reaping the benefits as they continue to open up big holes and gain nice yardage.
Now Willis on 3rd down. They set up the screen for Henry. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 32-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Willis headed left off the option. Down to about the 22 here. 9 yards on the first down. Keeper in at 2nd and 1. A little do-it-yourself run right there and a nice gain.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
5 yards that time, taking it himself, and he has enough for the first. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Off the option, here's Henry. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. it hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage.
And it's a Titans touchdown from 17 yards out. And the Titans get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. McKenzie now from his end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. But not that any of the points would be needed, but CD, they've got enough time left here. They can definitely score on this drive, maybe even an ensuing drive as well, if they really want to drive home this landslide victory.
Yeah, we're certainly about to see just how aggressive they want to be here down the stretch. And what some coaches do is they try and meet it halfway, meaning they want to continue to run their offense, but they'll put in a lot of backups to do it and then tell the opposing coach, hey, I had to get them some work too. I can't just let them sit over on the sidelines all the time.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. Throwing now is Allen. And that is incomplete. Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
The Bills' drive stalls out on fourth down. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position.
Ready, break. Go check, go check. On the ball, on the ball. Ready.
A first down carry for Henry. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Give the credit there to Jordan Phillips, getting in the backfield for the tackle for loss. Second down, they go again with Henry. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 60 yards rushing for him now to this point.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on third down.
Hey, smash Rocco.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page, because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he stopped immediately there. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done, because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And he's going to be marked down short of the first down, right around the 17. 9 yards on the carry, but it's going to lead to a 4th down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Willis, 4th down, has to have it. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
Bullock good on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. It's been a dominant performance to this point, Charles, and this is probably exactly how they scripted this and envisioned it. They got a 3-score lead, fourth quarter, and a chance if they want to continue to pour it on here.
It is their call, isn't it? I mean, the way that they have taken on this game and the way that they have carried this game and have dominated this game, you're exactly right. Do what you want down the stretch. We are in the era of, hey, if you don't want us to do this to you, then you need to stop us. Their call to finish this one off.
Well, this offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. From midfield, here's Allen. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Offensive line wasn't set. There's the flag, and 5 yards back they go.
Quarterback has to look around and make sure that his team is ready to go. Sometimes the quarterbacks go faster than is necessary.
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters, as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. Allen. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
But with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
33 yards is the distance on the punt there, and it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately... Oh, what a juke into space! And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 86 yards on the ground for him now, as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll go option to the short side. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Now Willis. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers. So a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
And he's got some space here. And he's got a 1st down as a tackle made at the Bills' 38-yard line. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
Deputy Ranger.
On first down, Willis.
This is caught. It's Woods. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further.
That's to Burks, and he's got it. Touchdown, Tennessee.
A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Titans have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
Extra point up and good by Bullock, and the lead will be cut down to 14. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown.
McKenzie now from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. And Allen is actually going to throw it here. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
To throw again on second down. Allen. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game.
Normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation. You have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Caleb Farley.
And the Titans come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best.
It's another one. We got another one. It's her. Who that? Big baby slide through in that drop.